Man, fuck these goddamn sirens. What's the deal, gang? What is the motherfucking deal? Yo. Yo. Can you see me? Hiding. What up? Yeah, I figured let's start the stream while I'm in the mood before I fucking cancel it. You'll be doing that right before the gym. You'd be like, nah, like, fuck it. Today I ain't gonna go. Nah, you gotta go before you fucking talk yourself out of it. It's all a process. Now, if you win that battle enough times, eventually it's just like you always win that battle. Oh wait, Zoomies. Welcome, Zoom. Zamily. My Zoom Zamily. How's everybody doing? Great talk. I'm just gonna do what streamers do when they have about 5 viewers and pretend there are people talking to me through DMs. Ooh, doing well. Caught 100 pips because of you. Thank you. You're welcome. Imagine just reading shit that ain't there. But like, alright, for conversation and for like, alright, why is there support? Oh, because like, yeah. But imagine being like, reading shit that didn't happen. Like, shout out on that morning morning call for the 500 pips on gold. Oh, I got you anytime, brother. Be like, ain't nobody ask you that. Fuck is you talking about? I don't see that. That must be in the live chat. That shit's nowhere in the top chat. I don't see that shit. How'd you feel about that game last night? I was a bit hurt Purdue lost. Yeah, I don't get that. Like, people were crying in the stands, and meanwhile, the guys that play for Purdue, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to the NBA next year. I'm gonna go get in my Ferrari. I'm gonna sulk for about as long as I need to get out of this locker room, and then I'm good. Because at the end of the day, like, whether you do a good job or a bad job, it's still work. Right? And at the end of the day, when they go home, they ain't no work at home. Like, it's like school for some of you guys that still go to school, like university or college. Like, you got a bad day at the university in class, right? You come home, you don't give a fuck about that shit. It's party time. We get dressed, we going out, putting our nice fucking Fucci sweater on. We gonna get that number 69 cologne. And be like, class who? People in the clubhouse that catch strays. Like, that's the crazy thing. I just looked at the clubhouse right as I started the stream, and like, yous were like, at 11, all right, yeah, I got 3 trades and I'm done. Next thing I know, 5 p.m., you guys are still talking trades over there. It's crazy. I don't know if anybody took any trades, but I just know you guys were talking, breaking shit down, like 3, 4 p.m. and shit. Like, that's wild. You know why I like the clubhouse? Because it's not like, how do you like this position? Oh, by the way, I had yogurt tonight. Like, bruh, go to the milk section. Go to the dairy section. Why are you in this fucking clubhouse? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we talk about a position and someone replies responding and like judging that position and like criticizing it. It's almost like a signals chat with no signals. Uh, sometimes signals. Club ma'am. You like that thumbnail for today? I really like that thumbnail for today. Yeah, like I was impressed with that thumbnail. Burgundy rope. 24/7 trade talk in the clubhouse. I'm gonna call it Overtraders Clubhouse. Sup nerds? Well, it's better than hey gays. Yeah, remember that guy came in, he was like, hey gays. Like, look, bruh. Or bro, or bray, or bruv, or she, him, it, them. Hey gays. But yeah, back to my thumbnail. That shit is good now. One hour looking good to buy. Probably. We got a massive range here. It's like top to bottom. I'm not looking for any buys here, but let's do a little breakdown, right? Ooh, the daily's driving up. Holy shnikes, look at this shit. We just pushing. First time chatter here, just wanted to say okay, and I got a goldfish. Since we're both talking about shit that don't matter, like, I got a goldfish, bro. So, hey sisters, that's wild. Chats in Friday mode. Daily bullish, 4-hour closed bullish to close out yesterday or last daily candle. The hourly's all bullish. Unless we print something bearish, we're going to continue up. Have we printed anything bearish? No, we're continuing up. We've closed above the range here. This is a tiny wick. I don't really like this. Relatively tiny. So I would expect a steeper bottom wick. Let's see if we can draw up some ranges here. So we will leave it at this for now. These are your major, right? Your higher time frame levels really here. And as you can tell, we have a damn near 200 pip range. Couple of things. Unless we close bearish on this 4-hour, we're not looking for sells. and that's gonna be at the end of the hour. That's gonna be in 55 minutes. Buys wise, ideally here we come back, right? We come back to a support here before coming up. So you might see some bearish movement, but it's not something I'm willing to trade just yet. I need to see strong bearish candles close at this area, at this level. So here's our idea for sells. As long as we can do something like this, and then something like this, break below here, this is when I would take sells. If we could get a closure like that, right? Then I would look for a top wick roughly to this area, and then working for sells. Until then, I'm very bullish. And in our situation, we're looking for a simple closure above the range here and a tap of this area for a bottom wick. Try to come down into this range, fail, break bullish. This is our clean range right here. All right, we see when the market drives through here, clean drive up, clean drive down, drive up, clean drive down. So we're gonna look to mirror that again if it comes to that. But you have to understand, this is the Asian session. So if we're bullish, a lot of the times we'll pull back for Asian to drive for London or New York. We've made a daily bottom wick, but based on the 4 hour here, there's a chance for us to come back down and grab a steeper daily bottom wick, and I think we're gonna see that rejection once we fill the range here, the 4 hour range at 57.7. Once we close above, we'll have a chance to either drive through or tap this area and come back down in range. It's a minor level here. Right there, yeah. 58.5, 58 flat. There's a chance you tap that area and start coming down. So if you get a bearish closure here, let's say on the 4 hour, you can get a top wick to a 58 flat, bearish flip. We can look for those sells, but no runners. They're going to be short-lived because we are just looking to trade the range and highly likely find support, and it's going to be a strong push up. All right. For now, let's wait for a closure above the range or a pullback so we can find some kind of support. Oh shit, Nightbot. Nightbot is back. What happened? How's Nightbot up and running? Nightbot back from vacation? Sure. Yo, first time Asian? Come on, JP. That's a damn lie. 326 Asian. A lot of people with different time zones. 325. Man, look at all this Asian chatter you got going on in here. Look. That's that first time Asian. Crazy. Oh shit. Sorry for the question. Why'd you draw the support line on the 15-minute? We are looking at, excuse me, this right there, right here. What are we talking about? Give me a number. We're talking about 2346, or we're talking about 2355. It's not a support or resistance, it's just the area of interest, but which one? Give me a number. I just shit my pants. Your thumbnail is very scary. Yeah, that's when I got invited to your family dinner. It's kind of harsh, isn't it? I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean it. It just came out. My bad. I was gonna say it's a screenshot, but like, I didn't mean it. I love you, Sammy. Yo, I didn't watch the new episode of Shogun. Wait, how could I watch it? It's not out yet. It's Tuesday today. How the fuck did you finish watching it? Oh, it's out, right? On FX, right? I can go get it. Can somebody tell me the level he was talking about and why I drew it there? So, all right, let's go to the 15. This is really 15 and an hourly, more or less. But above this area, I see it when we close, we just drive straight through. So that's what I'm gonna look for when we're coming up, right? When we come up here, when we on our way up, as we come down from here and come up, closure above this area right there takes us up to here. Closure above here takes us up to there. So this is the very least. Closure above here takes up to there. This doesn't really count because this was a move down. All right, so in the same way we're coming up. So if we get a closure above here, I expect it to, at the very least, this area. And if we're lucky tonight, we might get all the way up there. I mean, technically, if you don't over risk, you just take buys, close your eyes, and go to bed for the next 2 months. You'll be alright. Just and close the position end of the year, actually. Do you go live every day? That's right, every single weekday. Every single weekday that there is an Asian session. Wait, no, don't want to do that. But what I want to do is remove this. Yes. Yes. Let's see. So back in range on the 5, no bottom wick. 15 is going to close bearish. It's going to close bearish. It's going to close below the range. But 30's open. It's got a bottom wick. So I think we're kind of stuck waiting on the 30 here. Pro recommended hibernation. True. I did, didn't I? So, you know, just paving the way. Just new concepts, just bringing it to the masses. You know, trying to, you know, shit you ain't never done before. Shit you ain't never heard of before. Innovating. That's what we doing. Oh man, that new. Yeah. This is a common question, but what do you do to become such knowledgeable, confident trader? Appreciate the stream. It's just I don't even look at it like that. I don't think it's knowledgeable. It's like you do something every day for 5 years for, you know, 5 or 6 hours a day. And it's not like, tell me you're not going to be knowledgeable, but like, I bet you're going to have a whole lot of shit to share, right? You're going to have like, I told you guys, like it's just, it's life, right? As you have more experience, you have more stories to share. You grow older, right? You listen to the older wise men, not because they're smarter than you, but because they've been through more shit, right? There's value in everyone's story, and I'm just giving you what I've experienced. Like, I love sharing what I understand, what I know. You guys are gonna take it to the next level. Like, I've learned this shit by now. I'm you know, I'm damn near 40. I'm 38, and like, you guys are way ahead of the game. Way ahead of the game, most of you. Just like, don't fall behind. Don't get like, it's easy to, you know, get carried away in different lifestyles. Just don't fall behind. I hate being muted. I said I was gonna enjoy Shogun today, and it's pretty dope how samurai are. I was just thinking about that. It's a pretty wild lifestyle, right? But like, I don't think I respect it too much, because it's like they don't have a goal, they only have a way, right? They don't have a target they're going to, or like, you know, getting better. They just have a way, like, oh, this is the samurai way. I fucked up, boom, and psh, no, nothing. No, life is about redeeming yourself. It's like, they don't go through the hard times. They fucked up, take yourself out. No hard times, like no struggle. But like people fuck up, and like, they take lifetimes to rebuild themselves. That's the struggle. That's the difficult shit. It's like, really? You just like said some dumb shit, so now you're gonna kill yourself? You got like a whole life to make up for it. Like, bro, fuck. Yo, Wix, have you got a mill out the market yet? I mean, it's irrelevant, but no. Close, but no cigar. You know what's scary though? Besides the candle that closed with no top wick or a bottom wick on a monthly. Scary thing is tomorrow's no school. We'll be here when you hit the mill. Most likely, like mostly like, and that's saying something because people usually leave after like a few months, right? So I think highly likely maybe end of this year or sometime next year. I don't want to say, I don't know, even if it takes, you know, even if it's like 10 years from now, like, but like the way it's going, very soon. Officially been here long enough. Wix is repeating his jokes. Every 2 to 3 months I'll throw in the same joke, yes. The right question is, Wix, do you make a living out of the market? Absolutely. So when you say make a living, it's gotta outdo all your expenses. All your expenses. Because you can be profitable and not really make a living, right? Just finished doing my daughter's project for school. I hope you get an A. I'm the same way. My kids go to school and I'd be like, yo, I hope I get an A. Hey, beautiful. Look at this. This is how I'm trading, chat. You see what's going on here right now? You smell like... That's a roll-up? It's a Jolly Rancher? What is that?
That's strawberry with a rectangle.
Strawberry rectangle?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Thank you. Those must be delicious. Close my door, please. Thank you. I want a strawberry rectangle. Wix, who you got winning the championship? That shit was yesterday, bro. Appreciate you, Dave. I love those strawberry rectangles. What's the best advice you can give me for when I start streaming? Don't listen to me or anyone else. Just do it. And like, no one will judge you for it. Trust me. Because everyone wants to, like, in some way, shape, or form to start, right? Like, just do it. Just do it. And that's your best teacher. Do it. Like, My first stream was a fucking mess. I couldn't fucking figure shit out for like an hour. Like how do I get this done? And like after like I think my first 2 or 3 streams were a mess where I was like, all right, I gotta figure out how to do this during stream, this during stream. It was just slow, but like that week will fly by quick, and then like that month will fly by, and you know, surely or slowly but surely you'll get there. But like, don't do it for the sake of doing it. Do it because there's got to be something like. Here's the thing: people start doing it and they burn out really quick. Like, there's got to be like an incentive in it for you, and the incentive should be that you enjoy it and that you're good at it. And then when people show up, it's because you provide value, and then that's gonna be another incentive, right? You gotta want to come back night in, night out, and do it because consistency is key. What's up, Muhammad? So we're pushing down, right? Let's see if we could get this 30 closure. Remember what we drew up? A 30 close below this area and a top wick roughly to here. I like the advice Mike Tyson gave. You guys ever watch his podcast? Was that his podcast? I don't remember. It wasn't his. He was on somewhere else. They asked him, "What's one piece of advice you would give to somebody? Like, if you just could give one piece of advice?" And he was like, "Not everybody that you fight is your enemy, and not everyone that helps you is your friend." That's so relevant in life. A lot of the biggest battles I've had in life ended up being like greatest assets and best of friends. Erting Irie. Why you trade Asian session? I trade New York session. I also trade Asian session. I just stream this because Don Vo already streams New York. And basically have the same audience. Maybe you're not a friend of us while you help us. I'm just a random dude on the YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have no dog vested in your fight. So maybe. Hold on, chat. Fuck. This damn mute button. I wish it said it on screen. Like when I click it, I wish on screen it said muted. You know, just like in the car, when you have a turning signal, you could see the turning signal. I mean, some of you guys don't care. You guys will drive for fucking 82 exits with a left turning signal, make right turns all across the highway. All right. And no bottom wicko, so we wait for a smaller time frame possibly to create a bottom wick here. And if this continues to drive, then so be it. I'm uninterested. For those of you that are unaware, no bottom wick on that closure tells us that there's no range to come down. It doesn't directly mean that, but from experience, we can deduce that there's no more range here because 90% of the time the next candle closes bullish. So yeah, this might flip bearish, but eventually it'll come back, close bullish, or it doesn't close bullish, it flips bullish after making a bottom wick. So this can make a bottom wick and then reflip bullish. So if that's what it's gonna do, we're gonna stay out, wait for it to come down, create a bottom wick. Bullish closure would mean fake out? Yes, but I think because you closed at resistance, you can't say that you're going to continue to drive up because you bounced off a strong level here. So you could, you could bounce, you continue down. So you're going to need to get that closure back up above. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Watch before you buy. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. Go to our Discord. People will walk you through it. Can you act like the last one never happened? Okay, so yeah, you can block out the fact that how do I explain this? So yeah, it was an indecision candle. So you have almost just as much info here as you did before, but you can't disregard now that you've created range to the top and to the bottom, and that price has actually tapped this area, 55.5 on the hourly, and that it came down first, came up second, rejected, and then came down. Not that it came up first and then came down closing doji, right? Because it came down and came back up here, I think, back up in range, right? Oh no, the 5 is reflipping. So yeah, the fact that you've created these wicks here, you can't disregard that. You've created ranges, and the fact that you've tapped that area of 55, right? Because when you don't have this candle yet, you're looking for a bottom wick and to drive to here, at least 55, but you already did that. So yeah, you can disregard the fact that, oh, it's not bearish, it's not bullish. We don't have to pay attention to anything. We can base our bias on the previous candle for the 4-hour. But the price did come up here already. We can't take a buy into there. It already did that. Would you ever consider streaming both New York and Asia sessions? No. Only maybe to cover somebody's session. That's it. Like it's I don't know what you guys say. It's like it's enjoyable, yeah, but it's a lot to do for, let alone 2 to 3 hours a day, but like 5 to 6 hours a day. It's hard to talk for that long. It's hard to process and stay, stay in your best frame of mind, right? Make the highest quality decisions, because you just like, it's just a lot. It's a lot to do. And like, yeah, we do it, but like I'm tired. I'm physically tired after streams, right? Yeah, like it's cool. We joke, we vibe, but like it's like you guys are seeing the the behind the scenes of my trading. It's not like typical thing for people to just open up and show. Getting my thought process, I take on the risk of losing in front of 1,000 people every more, or like 800 or 700 people every Asian session I take through. So it's not like it's not something you want to consume your life. I do this as like I get in, get out, I get my 2 hours, 3 hours in, and it helps me not to overtrade because I go through my routine. The key is to show up, win every day. I show up, I win. We're like at 15 straight now, right? We have a 15 win streak for the last over a month. We've been showing up, win, that's it. Your job's done. Go home, come back tomorrow. Win, job's done. If you could do this for a month, not a month, but like years at a time, months and years at a time, you'll set yourself up very well for retirement, for later years. You'll set your family up very well. Hey, what's up, Nick? What's the deal? Hope all is well. Right? But you don't want this shit to consume your whole life. Like, you want to get your session in, right? And you want to get that same session in every single day. Whatever the time, right? Your time from 8 to 10, 8 to 10. I get 8 to 10 a.m. and 8 to 10 p.m. in every single day, right? That's my time to trade. But I won't sit on the charts all day. Like, I'll make sure though, like sometimes I'll stay later, sometimes very rarely I show up earlier, but those 2 hours in the morning and the evening, I'm gonna trade, and I do it religiously, day in, day out, right? And it's clockwork. It's just that's how I pick up on nuances that tend to happen at those times. It's always the same pair, same time, same candle overlap, right? And that lets me, like, I know I'm done with that, and I leave from here. I don't look at the charts, and that actually lets me live, right? That lets me enjoy my life. Like, I'm not going out of my way to trade, how they say, right? I'm not living to trade. I'm trading to live. I get my win in and I go live, enjoy it. Because what's more important? The goal was to really get to this level where where you can trade, get your shit done, and then go out and enjoy your life and not have to, like, I don't talk to anybody about trading. There's not a single time in my life outside of this stream where trading will come up, even as a joke. It just doesn't happen. You gotta go to my YouTube channel I think on a desktop, not on a mobile. It's gotta be a desktop. Don't forget why you started this. You started trading to, enjoy your life. Yeah, there's sacrifices you put in, but like, there's gotta be a line that doesn't get crossed. Stand on your principles and you'll be all right. How you doing? Looks I have a buy at 23.55. Any recommendations? Yes. Make sure your buy comes with a plan, right? When you're paying or when you're buying whatever you're buying, make sure you have a plan for whatever you buy. Like, when are you going to give it back? Or how are you going to grow it, right? But like, make sure you have a plan. If a candle prints against you, if a candle prints for you, when are you gonna move to break even, man? When are you gonna what's your target? Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna manage risk early? Are you gonna close partials? Are you gonna close just full? Like, make sure all of this is already worked out, right? So then you don't ask me after it gets activated, hey Wix, I'm activated, what do you think? Have this plan worked out. Where's their support here? There's got to be a support below here on the 5. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so let's discuss this. Five close bullish at this little support. I'm really looking for the next 5. I want this 15 to close bullish. Once that's done, I want a bottom wick here. I want to see if we can attempt to re-break the lows and then come back up in range. That's going to tell me that we're not driving down, that it failed on that attempt. And because we got this 15 closure, I'm mid-sentence. Hold on a second. Oh, you want me to open this? I got you. Hold on, chat. Yeah. How dare I? So anyway, because you're gonna have this bullish closure on the 15 back in range, and because you're gonna have an attempt to drive down, and maybe it will, and we're not taking it because there was no bottom wick there, and there's not much of a wick to fill here. So if it starts coming down, you can't really take a sell here because the previous 15s closed bullish back in range, so in any moment it can flip. So you wait for this. If it continues down, great, you'll have an hourly and a 30 closure below the range here that will eventually look like this, right? But on the off chance that it doesn't, and that we do tap this area and then the candle does flip bullish, we will have buys on the flip of this freaking candle. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
All right. For now, we wait for this 15. Yes, I understand. I need to write it down. Hold on. I got these cheeseburgers, man. These cheeseburgers. Come on, man. Y'all seen Don't Be a Menace. Hurry up and buy. We talk about that movie today? Yeah, I think we talk about it all the time on this stream. I bring it up all the time. Menace to Society? No, that was the Don't Be a Menace when they was making fun of that movie. They were making fun of 3 movies, right? It was Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, and something else. And it's called Don't Be a Menace while drinking your juice in the hood. You got stopped in the parking lot about to get robbed. He pulled up with a fucking... He opened up the trunk of the trailer. It's a damn rocket launch. There's like a nuclear bomb in there. He was like, USSR? So funny. Alright, so the 15 closed. Up in range. Need a bottom wick. Wick incoming. Might get the sturdy flip, right? The 30. Bearish flip. Yeah, it might come down. I won't be a part of it. I'm gonna wait for a closure on the hourly if we are to come down. But if we tap 2351.5 and then we flip bullish on this 15, we will be in some motherfucking buys. Word. Man, hit a bazooka or something. Later, people ain't watching paying for them. All right, Andrew, we'll send you a screenshot of the profits. Just leave your IG. We'll DM you the screenshot. Gotta go. You gotta go. Last 15 here, the hourly and the 4 hour. Let's just see what happens. You win sells, nice. Did you get like 6 pips? Sorry, wrong chat. Yeah, whatever. Who else you typing to, dog? Ain't nobody else running Asian. Tell that shit to your girlfriend. Don't tell that shit to us. We see right through it. Your girlfriend don't care? Well, yeah. And then she must be watching the stream as well then. Because we don't give a damn. You know what I mean?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Word. Stephen A sitting over here. Very simple here. We either close bearish below the range with a bottom wick, or we flip bullish on this 15. Adjusting aim. Oh, shit, we might flip. We might not. Yeah. I mean, if we are to come down, we should see this area again. Yeah, chat, we're not gonna have buys here. We'll wait this hourly through. Probably won't flip. Feels good being on this side of the stream. Shadow Wicks. Streaming Asian, helping traders out. Best of luck everyone in the session. Yeah, later, Nick. Appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, I feel the same way when I hop on somebody else's stream, because like I could relax, I could troll, I could just like do whatever. The only thing is I'm still trading on my side. I can't just, you know, do fuck all. Huh. Thank you for those 100 Rs. 100 Rs. Meme coin? Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not gonna look at all the charts while we're trading gold. It's a funny meme coin. It's telling me to smile. Trade the same way as Roger Banks. I don't know. Ask him. Ask him if he trades the same way as Wix9. Why are you asking me? I trade. You trade. They trade. Everybody trades. Everybody trades. No one trades the same way. I don't even think he trades anymore. Like, I haven't seen Raja trade in like a year. I feel like it. That's how it feels. Like, I think he's doing his business thing or whatever. Yeah, gold be ambient, dog. Is this a daily stream? Yes, sir. Chat, since I forgot to mention this early in the stream, make sure you drop a like and sub to the channel if you're new here. Turn on your notifications. This way you know when we're on. Sorry, my mouth kind of went. But yeah, and go follow the IG. Trying to grow the IG, as you already know. And then come back here. 4-hour close in 2 minutes. And not bad. Not looking too bad. Not too shabby. It's a 5-minute level here, huh? Excuse me. Now, 600 people just yawned. Cha 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 cha. I would like to see us close below 2351.5. What education do you have? How do you mean? How do you mean, sir? Looking grizzly? Yeah. I still want disclosure below. Have you been in university? I dropped out of college after 2 years. Two years is what? Associate's degree? Something like that. Where did you work after that? Like immediately after? After that, I worked in a bank doing financial consulting. Alright, so we just closed. That was the 4-hour close. We did not close below. I don't have any positions here. Yeah, this could come up, come down. I have nothing here. I needed below this line, 23.51. So maybe this 5. We'll see. Maybe we continue up. I wouldn't mind. How did this 4-hour close? Yeah, the 4-hour close bearish, but respecting. Look at that. If we make a steep and wait, hold on. Chat, if we can tap 2349.5, I will have a buy stop on the flip here. Can we break the low at least? Buy limit, you mean? No, I'll have a buy stop. Because it will be on the break of the high. He is a liar. You guys don't have to delete that. Like, regarding what? What'd you talk about? You're fat. What are you saying, bro? Alright, so we've tapped that area, gang. I'm gonna have a buy stop on the break of the highs here. If that can happen. So we closed respecting this level at 23.5, and the 4-hour also closed respecting that area, and we have a nice wick to the upside. First thing we did was come down heavy with a bottom wick here, grabbed a bunch of orders really to the same area where these wicks came down to, and then the market drove all the way up here, right? So if we can flip bullish here, sorry, I forgot to mark it down here, right here. My buy stops are right here. So I'm not saying we will, but if we can, that's what I'll look for. I also understand that we're going to close bearish here on a smaller time frame, so we can have sells and not have any buy stops, but we're going to need a decent top wick here for sells. Man, the buy stop here is more of a higher time frame play, basing that more of a 4-hour and the 1-hour. Now the sells we might get here will be on a closure. Okay, so the 5 minute came down very small top wick here. But if it can come up here, I'd say 23.49 and flip bearish, then we will look for sells. We need it to tap resistances. Not just, you know, minor resistance continue driving, but a solid one. Minor and it keeps going, let it keep going. There's enough volume to drive it. God bless it. Okay. They might both work out, except this is a 4-hour flip, right? So this might happen here 2-3 hours from now. Like, we won't be a part of it, right? But if it happens now, we will. But for now, if we get smaller time frame closures like this, we'll look for some sells. Bigger wick mean bigger push on it. Just, I'll be more comfortable. Like, when you have a bigger wick on after, you know, before a flip of the candle, it means you've grabbed more orders. You're likelier to drive than if you'd had no wick at all and continued. Just probability wise, right? Tape on shuffle, no, it's on side B, but side B is side A, so there's that. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this for now, this buy stop, but as if it starts heading up there, we'll add it, because we're 50 pips away from it for now. For now, the fucker's pushing. No. Grab 10 pips, congratulations. One hour bearish engulfing. I mean, I don't pay attention to things like that. Or maybe I do, I just kind of, it rolls in my head kind of differently. It's more of a, we broke the highs and then we broke the lows of the previous 1 hour, but still closed at support. Five minutes here for this 15 closure. Let's see if it can leave us some kind of wick to fill. And let's see if it can give us a top wick on the next candle. 55 pips secured. Congrats. I'm sure everyone is applauding you at their house. I mean, I don't see it, but I'm sure they're all like giving standing ovation. I'm sure everyone's like, that's so cool. I'm really happy for bro. Right, chat? What do you think about trading on the subway?
Think about that. That's just dumb.
I had so many things I could have said, but I'm so tired. I'm just like, don't get robbed because they thought your 100K demo was real. True. They'll come back and jump you. You get robbed, they get nothing, they come back and they fucking beat you up. Should have been a real account. Should have kept it real. Gotta keep it real. How did you miss that drop? What do you mean? You missed. I missed nothing. I don't have a trade here. How did you miss that ride from $1 to fucking 2,000? Fucking loser. Oh man. Nobody missed nothing. Like the other 100 fucking million traders in the world just missed that drop as well. Fucking morons. Trade EU. It was so good. Nobody missed not. It's not my position to take here. You might have a position here. I do not. Somebody forgot to buy SpaceX? Word. It's a wig to fill here, but I won't take it. I'm not gonna take a sell here. There's just, I mean, maybe. How can you bring the range? You can bring the range down here, but then, hold on. No, you can't do that. You can't, because then it doesn't make sense on the higher time frame. Yeah, if it flips and drives, God bless gold. I'm just not gonna be in here. Now, if it pulls back and leaves a 30 wick fill here, then we can look for something. But I will not take this 15 bearish fruit. Love from India. I love India. You guys have great elephants and bananas. And the dot on the forehead's really cool too. I don't know why it's there, but it's fucking there. You guys are some cool ass people. Shalom. L'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim. Can't bring you guys nowhere. Cannot bring you guys nowhere. I got this level off the 5. That's right. The higher time frame's there. You have a level here. Right, you have a level there. Let's go based off this. Okay, so ideally we don't flip here. Ideally we get a 30 closure here in 10 minutes. But this is a really nice top wick. And there's quite a bit of range to fill here. Interesting. Got sell stops on the wick fill? Not yet. I don't have sell stops yet. But the first thing we did was come up, make a top wick. I think if we start coming down here, I'll set them. Oh, we are coming down. And first thing we did here was break the high. So if we break this low, I don't like that we broke the high though. Yeah. Shell stop. Yeah, chat. If we break that low here, how much room do we have to here? It's going to be a really quick manage. I'm going to have a sell stop here on the break of this 15 low. It's going to be a quick manage because the range is not massive to come down. But the top wick here is lovely, so it can push us through. So we'll see. Tap this area on the dot, so we're likely to fill the wick. What's the wick fill? If this 5 doesn't break, we're gonna delete. So right now I have a sell stop right here. If this 5 doesn't break, we're gonna delete. We're gonna wait for the 30 and look for a better entry, but same concept, same understanding. In 90 seconds. So many lines. Better? Ooh. We rebroke the highs. Right, we attempted to come down and then rebroke the highs. This is going to be interesting. Bottom wick here. That also respected, huh? Yeah, my sell stops are still here. Like I said, in 4 minutes, if this doesn't break, we're gonna delete and wait on a top wick on a 30. chance we can tap here and come back up once again. So you got to understand that the 30's closing, so it can pull up in the last few minutes for that 30 close, right? And if it does that and pulls up for the 30 close, then you have a really good opportunity for pineapples. Let's see how I already have that planned out before I'm in a position. Right, because the previous candle also didn't close below and no bottom wick, but this one created it. I think with the volume we have, if we don't break here, we have a lovely opportunity for pineapples. And if we do break here and continue down with just one position. All right, here's what we're gonna do here, or what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna look for a 30 closure. We got 90 seconds. I'm gonna delete these sell stops here on the 15. You're having a 30 closure. I'm gonna look for a, if the first thing we do is come up here on the 30, I'm gonna look for a top wick sell. Okay? And we should come up here because, here you can delete this, because the 30 is closing bullish. So it's a chance we break the low, but if we don't break the low, I want to be break even before then. So let's see if we can get a top wick here. Less than a minute for this 30 close. If this shit flips and drives here right now, then like it is what it is. Okay, 30 just closed here. Looking for a top wick. If the first thing we do is make a bottom wick, it's gonna be a little tough. Yeah, it's gonna flip bullish. we wanted to see the top wick first here. Hold on a second, Jay. fucking hate the mute button. It's crazy. Rebreak at a low here. 15 close back in range. Could come down. I don't have any entries. Also not a wick for me. So I mean, you guys could do whatever you want. You can buy, sell. I don't have a position here. I mean, it should come down. It left range, right? But like, why is it? There's got to be a reason it keeps closing above. Unless we get a closure below. Can't do much. Next one today. Good shit. We calling it a day. We'll see. I'm gonna see on the hour close. I'm not calling it a day yet. I'm gonna wait this hour out, see how it closes. Because I gotta see if it leaves the bottom wick here. It can leave a really solid bottom wick here. Oh, hold on a second, chat. Fuck. Sorry, gang. So I was just saying that my daughter came by and told me that she's waiting on the tooth fairy tonight. And I said something else. Oh yeah, Knicks suck. Yeah, we know. I was saying we know. The Knicks fans know. Like, if you said, nah, you guys are too good, I would think you're trolling. And that would piss me off even more. But, like, everybody knows we suck. Well, they suck. What's the baby tooth going for these days? $5 an apple. Gonna teach your kids how to trade? Probably not. We lost a superstar. Now, like, see, what I don't get is, like, we lost him a few months back, right? And he only decided to get surgery like last week. Why not just get surgery, bro? Like, if he did this in January, he'd be back for the playoffs. Now he's out for the season. Scrub. Oh, did we close below here? No, we didn't. 15 did. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not taking no positions here. I really don't like that area. I don't want to see this. I don't see this in a drive straight up. Yeah. Because we've closed that like a few times already. It's full time. I mean, whatever you could call full time, yeah. Start calling out these trades beforehand because all your trades have been entered 20 seconds delayed and you're in 8-pip profits by then. Huh? I mean, I'm not entering anything here. You guys can. I don't have an entry here, and you guys get it when I say it. It's not my fault. YouTube has a 3 to 5 second delay. But if you don't want the delay, go to the Zoom side. Join us on the Zoom side. But yeah, I try to call. I give you tell you what I'm doing. If I'm taking a position, it's like I'm taking a position right here, right now. Well, then you got to be ready. Somebody just heard me say I'm taking a position right here, right now, and it's running to the computer. No positions. Your tooth is clean? Really cool. You know what you got to do with it tonight? You know what you're going to have to do? Where are you going to have to put it?
I'm gonna have to put it under my pillow.
That's right. You can go put it there now.
But you know I have more money from my other tooth.
From your other teeth?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
I don't know how many I have now. Maybe like 7 months.
I don't know. We'll count it up.
I'm gonna count it with Mama tomorrow.
Be cool. Alright, so yeah, this might flip and drive. I'm not in here, chat. Like, this is a lovely top wick, right? But we just had this looking like this. But I'm not in this flip and drive because I just don't like this level. Maybe if we get a closure here on the 5, but closure on the 5 is 5 minutes left on the hourly. I don't want to tap this like 4 or 5 pips in profit and then just reject hard the other way. So Yeah, it's just it's not a high quality position here long term. Until you get this closure, you guys have to realize that there's a strong chance you might see the same thing as this, same thing as this, right? Because this is when you closed above this area. So yeah, it might come down, but if you're playing the probability game, then you really want a closure here. You know, long term, it'll keep you around longer because you want the drive. You don't want the trickle down, right? Hold on a second, Joe. Your face is telling us a story. I'm just not impressed with what the market's printing. Getting a migraine. You see, this is exactly what I did not want. Like, doesn't it suck like when you just get activated on the flip and then the shit just drives right against you? Oh, don't scare me. He said muted. I'm like, what? Yeah, I've been chugging water. Drink tea? No, I just need rest. I'm out and about since early morning. I just need some rest. But there's nothing wrong with being out and about since the early morning, but like I run a pretty high paced offense, you know. I got a really high paced offense, so I get tired throughout the day as I'm offending the day, as I'm attacking it. You win too much. I think this is a W. We avoided this ugly ass sell here. Could be a W. Wix, what music you listen to? Who's your favorite artist? Joe Rogan. I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night. All day. You met Alex G? No. You don't like Bieber? I do. Like I'm fine with Bieber. I could listen to Biebs. Now, if you throw on some Cole, and not that new J. Cole, but if you throw on some King Cole, some Nat King Cole, I fucks with that. J. Cole hard. I was talking about Nat King Cole, not J. Cole. I like J. Cole. It's a cold world. Alright, let's see how this hourly closes, because this is a strong bullish push. But if we get this 30 with no top wick, and then the first thing the hourly does is tap 2351, we're gonna have a top wick sell, but we must close below 2349. Watch this stream long enough to know Wix isn't taking anything at this point. I mean, yesterday our trade was at what, like 10:04? No, that was the day before yesterday. It was like 10:04. Yesterday it was at like 9:45, something like that. Ten minutes before stream ended, that was yesterday, right? So like 9:50. But day before that, the private session, when did we take a trade? Like 10 something. It was like 10:05, 10:04. Sabayel. What's your April record so far? I'm not sure, but we're undefeated in April. Our last loss, I think, was like March 3rd. So 15 streak. There you go. Eddie knows. 15 straight. Must say that would be a little bit scared to take the wick entry sells that you mentioned because of the 4-hour flip. That's why it's key that we close below 49 and not above. At this point, I would not take it, right? But if we close below 49, I'm taking top wick sells. All right, at this point, you are absolutely right. The 4-hour flip is here, and it doesn't mean the 4-hour will flip and drive. But it means we have to, all it means here on the small time is we're getting a closure back in range. There's a high chance that we drive up to the top of the range. So maybe buys will set up before the sells, right? So if we close below here, I would be less fearful of that, because then why would we close below? Think of, like, let's just use logic. If the market's gonna come down, it won't close above, it'll close below. But if it's meant to come up, then it'll give us an indication here, which it just did. So you close respecting that, and once it closes respecting that, yeah, it's bearish, yeah, there's a massive wick to fill, but guess what? It was bearish here with a massive wick to fill, and what did it do? Boom, and straight up for like 15 million trillion pips. So, do you really want to do that? Yeah, I mean, if we're basing, I mean, no, you don't want to do that, but if we're basing everything we do here on historical price data, right? And we're looking to mirror historical price. Why would you want to take a sell here, understanding that, hey, on the break of the lows, you'll have maybe 9-10 pips with spread right now at 2.5, 3, probably 7 or 8, and then it'll reject, drive against you. Like, if there's a high chance of that happening, why even risk that? Probably wait for the setup that there's no chance of that happening, right? It's really just about waiting and showing up to your trade with more money than you would have if you didn't take your trades. Better safe than sorry, but like when you're safe, it's also a W, and when it goes against you, you're like, all right, I just won that, motherfucker. You read the market correctly, right? Because the 98% are sorry and you're safe. What's your opinion on ICT? He loves acronyms, I guess. That's as much as I can lend on ICT. I guess he's an acronym type of guy. What's your current capital? I mean, it's personal, but it's irrelevant. Yeah, 6 figures. It's just irrelevant. Like, it's the wrong thing to concentrate on. Yeah, there's nothing like it. Shit, re-break the lows. It could still drive down, but like, just not now. Not in the way we're printing at the moment. Yeah, chat. I think I'm gonna be here to see this 5 through, and that's it. Just looking at it, I'd have to sit here for the next 30 minutes at the very least. Because you would need a 15 close-in bearish. You would need another 15 to re-break the highs and then come back down in range. So about 30 minutes, right? Or you would need the break of the 4-hour high. Like it's just a lot that would need to happen, and it would take too long. Where we're coming up to the end of the session or the highest volume time for Asian. So like you're taking one thing that was going for you out of the equation, right? So the key is really, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, put yourself where good luck can find you, show up to the high volume times where the positions that you do breakdowns on will run instead of come back to BE or take you out, to stops until it's volume time, and then they run. So just keep showing up to the high volume times. You'll be all right. I think we're out of that time though here. Like there's a lot of volume, but it's not giving us direction as we're ending the session, as the session is coming to a close. Not to say it can't drive, but it should be less volume than it was for the last 2 hours. Stay pleased. No, I got this weird shit. It's called family. I gotta go. My kids are falling asleep. I'm gonna go put them to bed, read them a horror story for bedtime, and That'll be my evening. But I appreciate you guys coming out tonight. We've had a trade every day this week except today, and every day last week except today, and every day the week before except that Wednesday and today. You teach your strategy? Yes, sir. Every single day here at 8 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube. Every single day. Every single one of those trades taken on stream. Ramadan's over? Yeah, go eat, guys. Go eat. See, now I get it. It was Ramadan. That's why chat was snapping. Interesting. Yeah. Gang, I'm going to call it a session here. Plus, I got this little migraine that, like, even though I'm concentrating, like, every few seconds, I'm like, fuck. This shit's annoying. How do I trade with you in the morning? Well, I'm on Don Vo's stream in the mornings, but we did do there's a lot of discussions, and I, from time to time, give out my positions in the Clubhouse chat. And you'd have to join that through my YouTube. You'd have to join either Wix's table or Clubhouse through my YouTube. Anyway, hope nobody had those sell stops at the bottom of the range here. But if you did, I hope you had a plan before you entered them. Anyway, chat, that's my time. Mods, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Eddie, I see you. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Zoom, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll be right back at it at 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. You already know. And for people at the Clubhouse, I will see you guys in the Clubhouse chat. All right. Oh, mods, thank you so much. Thank you for helping run the stream. Bougie, Carly, Jonathan, Green, Jacob, everybody. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. All right, gang. I'm out. Oh, Spectral. Yeah, I see you. I'm out. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody.